Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbase helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote Schuur hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Here's where we get the action started. Race number 4 over 1,400 meters. The independent on Saturday, Driddle Stakes. It's grade 2, and this is going to be a mouth-watering contest. Graham, when it comes down to the Driddle Stakes, we've seen some top-flight individuals win this contest.
Absolutely. Over the years, it's a traditional season opener, and many big guns step out. Last year, I was very, very confident that Rainbow Bridge would get the job done, even though many considered the 1,400 meters to be on the sharp side. It's a lot more tricky this year, and the draw has added a lot more intrigue as well. When you consider Seeking the Stars has drawn 10, Linebacker has drawn 11, Jet Dark has drawn 14. So the draw is a kind of a leveler here. Paul Peters cracked the inside draws with Captain Fontaine and Smorgasbord, and there's no stopping the Paul Peter train at the moment, although I think notwithstanding the advantage in the draw, I do prefer the principles. I think it could be a straight shootout between the Vaughan Marshall stable and the Justin Snaith stable. But if you're going wider than that, then you've got to include Captain Fontaine and Smorgasbord, I guess.
Let's take a look at number 10, Seeking the Stars. We're going to take a look at this individual in action on the 8th of January when finishing 4th behind Jet Dark. That was in the Queen's Plate. Let's take a look at a few runners in the contest.
The Stars down the inside, Good Traveller. Rainbow Bridge is starting to unwind up the outside, the red and white colours. Deeper out on the turf, we've got Linebacker and Comedy Dung has taken off on the inside. It's Seeking the Stars that has hit the front. Rainbow Bridge is trying to wear him down up the outside. Down the inside, we've got Jet Dark. That's absolutely motoring home into the closing stages. And Jet Dark is going to make it back-to-back wins in the Long Rock Queen's Plate.
Yeah, he had a very, very good run. You know, we were short of grass gallops and through the rain, and that's why I opted to run him at Scottsville, and he ran a very creditable race, finishing strongly over the 1,400, so that did its job. He's very well, and he's the best drawn of my 3, but I think he'll run a very big race.
Yes, he's only run once over a trip further than 1,200 metres, and that was in last year's Drill Hall, where he performed very well. He raced without cover and still finished 3rd, I think about 2.5 lengths off Rainbow Bridge. He has got great natural speed, so he's got an awkward draw of 8 to overcome, but he should be able to put himself in contention early and not spend too much petrol. He's in good order, but it's a very tough race. You know, some of the best horses in the country starting off their preps for the winter season, so he's going to have to bring his A game to be a factor.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's got a lot of gate speed, and hopefully he can get over from that draw with that gate speed. But he's very, very well. His work this morning was very, very encouraging. So I'm holding thumbs. He's drawn quite badly, but you know, it's the beginning of his prep for the Hollywood Bets July. So you know, I don't expect much from him, but I still think he'll run a nice race. So let's just hold thumbs that he comes back in one piece.
There we've seen the rerun of Seeking the Stars, who locked horns with Jet Dark, and all the top horses there, Comedy Dung, and some real champions of note there. Number 10, Seeking the Stars, is trading around about 4-1. The favourite is number 14, Jet Dark, unfortunately widely drawn at 5-2. Graham, there's no secret that the Cape Brigade, they've just been on the back foot as far as getting their horses spot on for the races. So horses like Linebacker, Jet Dark, they're going to come on immensely from the run.
Absolutely. You know, we tried to get comments from the Justin Snaith team, but none were forthcoming. There has been money, though, for Jet Dark. He was priced up 7-2. He's steadily shortening in the market despite the wide draw. You know, during the Cape season, he fluffed his lines completely in the Greenpoint Stakes. He needed that run and then came out and won the Queen. Does he need a run to bring him? He's a big, big horse, as we know. But clearly on ratings and on ability, he is the horse to beat, but he's got that wide draw to overcome, and I'm not sure that 1,400 metres is not a little on the sharp side, but class always prevails. But As I said, I think it's a shootout between the Vaughan Marshall and Justin Snay stables. I'm in the camp of Seeking the Stars. He's 4 for 4 over the distance. He's never been beaten over 1,400 metres. And I think he'll make it 5 from 5, but healthy respect for Silver Operator, Linebacker and Jet Dark. And as I mentioned a moment ago, if you are going to go wider than those 4, which I'm not, but if you're going to go wider than those 4, then you've got to consider the Paul Peter runners, Captain Fontaine and Smorgasbord, who are drawn in gates 1 and 2.
I got to be in your camp with number 10, Seeking the Stars, the Vaughan Marshall stable. They had Silver Operator and Look for Hounds open their accounts there. Silver Operator ran second. Look for Hounds came through to win. And the fact that he mentioned Seeking the Stars is putting up some really top work at the moment. 100% win strike rate over the distance, and he's got the gate speed. So he probably sets a standard.
And he's got Anton Marcus.
100%.
Absolutely, I think he sets the standard.
Number 10, Seeking the Stars. That's going to be the horse to beat. Number 11, Linebacker. Now, he ran second to Kometidung in the July. He ran third last time out in the Cape Met to Kometidung, and he's a horse of top ability. The 1400 will be his pipe opener, and that's a look at race number 4, and that's over 1400 meters. Let's go on to our Dlala selections. We'll go on to my selections first, which will be number 10, Seeking the Stars, to beat number 14, Jet Dark, 11, Linebacker, and number 7, Silver Operator. So not looking for any spooks. And when it comes down to the Dlala bet, I've gone a boxed exacta, 3, 7, 10, 11, and 14, hoping for the best. Now let's move on to Graham's selections.
Well, Sheldon, we've got the same top choice, number 10, Seeking the Stars, my top choice. Ahead of its stable companion, number 7, Silver Operator, who will have benefited from having a run. So that's a clear tick in his box. And on past form, there shouldn't be too much to choose between them. You have to respect the top-rated horse in the country, the top-rated horse in the race, Jet Dark, despite the wide draw. And Linebacker, I expect to see him running on nicely at the end. A good prep run will be expected from Linebacker. My Dlala selections: 100 Rand Swinger, 7 and 10.
There we have it from Graham Hawkins and myself, the Dlala selections. And let's play, let's get the money on the road there, and let's get the action started.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle, and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.